Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my afternoon news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Northeaster batters Northeast New Hampshire Seacoast. A strong nor'easter is battering the East Coast from Maine to Virginia with furious winds and pockets of flooding that have left some roads under several feet of water. High tide hit about 11:30 a.m. Friday in New Hampshire and brought with it a reckless splash that left roads literally with debris and forced the closure of Ocean Boulevard northbound. Tidal flooding from Hampton Harbor made higher by Thursday's full moon inundated numerous roads, forcing officials to close several, including Ashworth Avenue. At one point, a mother and daughter were rescued from a flooded vehicle on Route 1 near the Hampton Falls town line, Fire Chief Jamison Ayotte said. Firefighters borrowed a high-clearance military personnel carrier from Newton Police to assist with rescues. Some vehicles were stranded in floodwaters on Ashworth Avenue, where Ayotte said water was about 3 feet deep in some areas. A river of water about 2 feet deep flowed around the Hampton Beach Fire Station on Brown Avenue. In Rye, police closed Ocean Boulevard at Washington Road and at Lock Road. Harbor Road was blocked with barriers, with residents closest to the ocean being detoured through the Rye Harbor Marina parking lot to avoid high water. Strong winds also created problems with gusts along the coast reaching at least 50 miles per hour with sustained winds around 35 miles per hour. By early Friday afternoon, the storm had knocked out power to more than 3,000 homes and businesses in New Hampshire, including 660 in Maltonborough, 548 in Rye, and 246 in Hampton. In Boston, seawater flowed onto some coastal streets where businesses set up flood barriers and piled sandbags around their doors. Over 700,000 homes and businesses were without power in the Northeast. Hundreds of flights were canceled at New York's 3 major airports and Boston Logan International. Departures to most East Coast cities were canceled at Manchester Boston Regional Airport. About 8 dozen arrivals were scrapped for the afternoon and evening. It was the second time this year that Boston streets, including areas along the Long Well and rapidly developing Seaport District, flooded in a winter storm. Heavy rains, extreme high tides, and wind-driven storm surge could combine to cause several feet of water to flow onto streets in coastal Massachusetts, with government and private weather forecasters warning of a repeat of an early January storm that drove a couple of feet of icy seawater onto Boston streets. High winds gusting up to 60 miles per hour, could bring extensive power outages. Federal officials closed on Friday in Washington, while dozens of schools throughout the region canceled classes. And that does it for my afternoon news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report. And I'll see you back here for the newscast as well. Goodbye, everyone.